Stephanie Scearce began her basketball career as a second grader and did not hang up her sneakers until a knee injury permanently sidelined her just before her senior season at Kennesaw State University. She enjoyed her first taste of basketball glory as a member of the Georgia Parks and Recreation 9 and 10-year-old state championship team in 1997. She was tall and talented and full of both trepidation and enthusiasm when she reported to Coach Johnny Farmer to begin her career at Fannin County High School in the fall of 2000. She won a starting job as a low post player beginning with her very first high school game. Coach Farmer described Stephanie as one of the hardest working players he had ever coached. She always reported to practice immediately after her last class and began working on specific aspects of her game. She did not stop working until organized practice was over and it was time to go home. To improve her strength as an inside player, she also devoted countless hours to a rigorous weightlifting regimen. She set a number of individual and team goals for her basketball career, and by the time she finished her sophomore season, she was well on her way to achieving those goals. On an individual level, she was named to the Atlanta Tip-Off Club and Atlanta Journal-Constitution First Team Class AAA All-State Team, an imposing achievement for a sophomore. She was also selected as our team's best offensive player. On a team level, her sophomore team of 2001-2002 advanced to the semifinals of the state tournament before losing. The 2002-2003 Lady Rebel basketball team began the season with great anticipation and lofty goals. The team included a number of Fannin County Sports Hall of Famers, including senior Mandy Anderson and junior Alden Acker and Stephanie Scearce. The season had barely begun, however, when the unthinkable happened. Driving to the basket during a Christmas tournament game at Towns County, Stephanie felt a pop in her knee. The injury was diagnosed as a torn ACL, and Stephanie was through for the season. Stephanie went through the rehabilitation process and, with a passion, came back to make her senior season one to remember. On a team level, the Lady Rebels advanced all the way to the Class AAA state championship game before finishing as a state runner-up. Stephanie Scearce averaged 17.3 points and 8.9 rebounds per game and was named as the team's most valuable player. The Georgia Sports Writers named her to the All-State second team. Even missing most of her junior season and the first few games of her senior season, Stephanie scored 1,375 points during her career at Fannin County, making her the third leading scorer in Lady Rebel history. She finished second in career rebounds with 799. She graduated with honors and was a member of the National Honor Society for 3 years. Stephanie accepted a scholarship offer from Kennesaw State University, where she began her career with a bang. She scored 18 points and pulled in 13 rebounds in her first game. She played in all 30 games as a freshman, averaging 9 points and 6 rebounds per game. Prior to the beginning of her sophomore season, Stephanie found her college career derailed when she suffered another torn ACL, this time in her left knee. Again, she suffered through a rigorous rehabilitation program and enjoyed an outstanding junior season on the court. She led the team in rebounds with 192 and averaged almost 11 points per game for the Owls. The injury demon struck again before her senior season, and Stephanie decided not to go through another round of rehab and prepared for life without basketball. Stephanie Scearce graduated from Kennesaw State University with ABS in Communications in 2008. An intelligent, well-spoken young lady, she landed a job as executive director with the Fannin County Development Authority. In October 2015, she accepted a position as Northwest Georgia project manager with the Georgia Department of Economic Development, a position she holds today. She makes her home in Woodstock, Georgia. Throughout her career, Stephanie Scearce has been fortunate to have a strong support group led by her parents, Mike and Yvette. Mike is a banker, and Yvette has been a fourth-grade teacher at East Fannin Elementary for over 20 years. Stephanie gives Mike and Yvette much credit for her development as a basketball player, student, and the sharp businesswoman that she is today. Please join us in welcoming Stephanie Scearce as a member of the Fannin County Sports Hall of Fame.